Hey bee people, we're starting to feed our hives. They're girls, you gotta feed all the kids at the same time. So this is a little hive, a little 5-frame box. That on 510 we found a little hive that was making queen cells because they didn't like the queen. I'm not sure why, but we went ahead and divided that hive up into 3 sections. Um, And like anything, just like starting a new start hive, a couple frames of brood, a virgin queen, because this time it was already had queen cells, so we didn't have to wait the 5 days we normally had to. We tore down the queen cells, we gave them some nectar, which that's their favorite food, not honey, and some frames to lay on. And on 6/5 she was laying, and there it is 5 weeks later. We're going to take a real good look at what she's done. These are our little 5-frame equipment. I really like this equipment. Let's just go down. Everything's nice and soft right now because it's so hot. It's miserable hot. Just like you're supposed to, right? Push in so you don't pull your boxes apart. And we're just gonna give them a little love. I don't know if you saw that where I lifted it up and then I set it here. So now I can go ahead and grab it. A little trick. This is just full. She's got this completely laid up. It's a little hard to see. This side too, all hatching out. This is nice. This is a good sign. Her bee population is dwindling because the brood that we give her was hatching out at that time. I'm just gonna lay this here. So, hopefully we have that. This is why we use virgin queen, and we have a few breeders from years of paying attention to what our genetic stock is. And this is why. We know what's going to happen. Yeah, bees are dwindling from their initial division that we made, and oh, this is nice. So she's getting ready to have a population boom actually. And here we go. So we got a couple little bees hatching out. They're kind of hard to see. There's a little bee. So that's nice to see. A lot of pollen, a little bit of honey. They got some nectar rolling. This frame's a little dry. It's got some pollen in it, but the frame itself is dry. That's about as far in as we need to go. We know we have a queen, we see eggs. Here again, a little pollen ring, and this wet is nectar that they're bringing in. There's our queen. She's a runner. Let's just leave her alone. We'll wait till she gets around the corner here. I like to know there she is up on the frame. And of course, you know we're supposed to center our frames. Let's take a quick look in here because we know she's downstairs. We had give her all this pulled comb. Nothing here. give her a couple new foundations. With all that population that's getting ready to hatch out, the bees that want to pull comb need something to do. Yeah, this is the same way. It's all laid up. She's gonna have some bees. She knows what's going on. This is gonna be a nice little hive. We're gonna help her out. They got plenty of pollen. And it looks like she's got some nectar, but she's gonna have a big old patch here in a minute. And there's gonna be a lot of bees, and I want some comb pulled for her because I want her to get through winter. And you saw us filling buckets. Talk about these buckets real quick. These are our, we call them a bung, which that's true. This one has one hole in it. This one has two holes in it. So I want to put the one hole so they don't take it down so fast. These the bees want real bad. And actually this has a 1/16 inch hole and that's an 1/8 inch hole, so we're going to use this one. So how this is going to work is there's still a 3/8 gap, which bee space. They're going to come up, use this like a hamster feeder, and she's going to leak a little bit. And they can only take down a small amount because I only gave them a 1/16 inch hole. And the bigger the hive is, the bigger the hole, or the more holes there'll be. That's how you control how much they take down. Get in your hives, look and see if they need some nectar. We're in a dearth. The bigger hives can bring it in. Now these smaller hives are having trouble. You don't want them to starve. You don't want them to start using their stored honey because they'll slow down on rearing young, and we have to start thinking about winter. We're in Ohio on the 32nd parallel. I don't know where you are. Hey, get in your hives.